guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last time I did the watermark video, the first one I did it, I was doing it with the older version, and now this is the update version. So I'm gonna show you with the update version because I see that there were some things they took out, or it has different names and things like that, and they added new stuff too. So I'm gonna show you with the new version. So once you open the app, click here, then you go to edit. The same, look for the picture that you're gonna edit in your gallery. I'm gonna use the same picture I used in my first watermark video. So this is the image. So the first thing we're gonna do is go to effect, which is on this side. Click effect. From there, stay on FX, the same, but now, well, it's still the same. Go to HDR1, which is this one right here, and that's how it looks, your picture. And I'll move it to the side, and the way you move pictures, like pinching it with 2 fingers, make it big or small. So I'm moving it to the side while I move that bar. Okay, so this HDR1, I think it has fade. I don't remember seeing the fade on the other one. So what we're gonna do is take the fade out, put 0 if you want, but I'm just putting it there, and that's it. That's all I did. Just take the fade out. For my picture, I'm taking the fade out. When you're gonna do this, make sure you're using an image or clip art that is very clear enough to see. Make sure that if you do take a picture of yourself or using a picture of yourself, make sure it's clear. Well, not clear, but like a light color in the background, so your head could pop out, like the shape of your head. Because if you're using the dark background, you're not gonna show the shape of your head. It's gonna camouflage. It's gonna blend in with the background. So make sure you're using like a light background, with the image that you're gonna use. Okay, now you press apply, and now we're gonna look for. Now you're gonna click the plus sign that is down here. Go to artistic, and you got to look for, I know in the first video before the update it has Sketcher 1, but now it doesn't. What it has is, this is their Sketcher 1, which is this one right here, and that does not look good because it looks like it has scratches on. So we're not going to use this Sketcher. We're going to use Sketcher 2, this one right here. I know it looks like a white space, that's how it looks, but we're going to work with it, and this is how we're going to do it. Fade is at 0. Let me zoom in a little bit at least so you can see there. Okay, Magic 2 all the way to the right. Magic 1 we're going to be working with. Mask 2 all the way to the left. Mask 1 all the way to the right. So the only thing we're going to be working with is with Magic 1. So until you find which one looks better for your image, you stop. I'm going to put mine there at 225 because my image looks sharp enough. All the edges look sharper and clearer, and it looks cartoony. So I'm staying with that one. And if you'd like to know which number I use 225 for Magic 1. Okay, there. Click the check mark, and we're ready to go. Now we're gonna clear up this clear up the background. We're gonna make it white, and for that you go to draw, look for the white, and then put the brush size like big. Make sure you get this one that is sharper, not this one that looks like a cloud, that is cloudy. I meant use this one that is sharp enough. Okay, set. And now we're just gonna clean the background. Okay, just clean the background. Okay, so that's how it looks once you've cleaned the whole background. And while we're still here, if you want to clear up all those creases and shadows in your face, you can just zoom in as close as you can get the brush, but now we're gonna use this one that looks cloudy, and we're gonna use like maybe 8, a size 8 or 10. I'm gonna see size 9 how it works. So yeah, you see, you just clean up all those shadows you don't like. So yeah, that's for me right there. Once you're done clearing that up, we're gonna soften these edges right here. Since my picture was cut out through here when I took it, I'm gonna soften it so it can look like it's floating. To do that, you stay with the same brush, just zoom in and just go softly on the edge so it can look like you're floating, so it won't look sharp. At this point, you could get the brush bigger if you want. It makes it easier for you.
And here you can cut the image up to where you want it. I'm gonna cut it up to here maybe.
And there, we're done. I'm done. I like it this way, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Now you just click the check mark, click OK, save it. Sorry, I didn't save it. And now I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna go to draw, get a blank. I'm just gonna keep the same measurement I already got, press OK. Okay, here goes my blank. Now I'm gonna add our photo we just saved, which should be in the recent ones, or you go search it in your gallery. And let me crop this picture out to where I want it to be, just right there. And now we're gonna center this, and we're gonna add our text, but first let's center it. Click check mark. Okay, there. Now we're gonna add our text and our clip art. So clip art, I'm just gonna use a simple clip art, which is the nail polish one that I've been doing. Here it goes. Okay, I'm using that clip art. And now we're gonna add our text. And to add our text, like I showed you in the first video, add it down here, or you could add it on top. If you add it on top, like I showed you in the first video, add like a transparent background so it won't be dark and then it won't show. So what I like to do is click draw, get the white color, and use the cloudy one. And I'm gonna use the opacity at less than 50, maybe at 40, and you get it as big as you want, and you just brush off slowly like that. Make sure you don't do it more than 2 times on top, because then it's gonna get white. And there you can put your text on top of that and it'll be readable. You could do that, or you could just put the text under and there's nothing behind it so it won't interfere. Okay, so the text I'm going to use for this video, I'm just going to use a different text. Okay. always outline it in white, and then the fill inside will be black. It's better to use black and white because that doesn't change when you use any filter. If you use color, it's gonna change, so just use black and white. Press the check mark, and I'm putting it right here. And if you want the wording to arc, to have like a little arc like this, click here and click wrap, and then you just move it up to where you like it. So I'm gonna use it like this, and let me close it in a little bit, and there goes my name. Then I click, if you like it like that, how it's positioned and everything, click the check mark, and there, we're done. So then I click save, and I'll get out of here and go find the picture you're gonna edit in the gallery. Okay, so this is the image I'm gonna use. Now I'm gonna show you a quick tip how to save the image you're gonna use under clip art instead of clicking add photo all the time. So right now, first you gotta click add photo, and it should be right here in your recent images that you just edit. Let's crop that out to the actual size of it. And that's the actual size of it, so click the check mark. And now, before we multiply it, we're gonna click this little scissor icon that is right here, and we're gonna brush on it in red, and make sure you cover this whole image completely. And now that it's covered all in red, we're gonna save it as a clip art. Like that, we don't have to click add photo every time. And to do that is click save up here, and it's saved in my clip art, so you're ready. So now you could get out of this. You don't have to click the check mark or anything. Click the X. We're gonna delete this so I can show you. Now we go to my clip art, which is down here, and what you just did, you go to my clip art, and it should be the first one up here, and there it goes. So now that saves you time from going to add photo, search for it in your gallery. All you have to do now is just click on clip art and then go to my clip art, and it'll pop up there. And then what you do is multiply it like always, and there goes your image. And you could put this wherever you want. But here's another quick tip, that if you don't want people to steal your image, I mean not your image, your artwork, put it like around your artwork, like that some of your watermark will be on it, and like that they can't steal it. Because if you just put it right here on a corner, they could steal it like that. If you put it on your artwork and they try to take it out, a piece of your image and watermark logo will still be on it, so they can't steal it. Or if you want, you could just put it in the corner and make sure you put like your watermark name around the cuticle or on the nail, however you do it, if that's how you want to do it. Or if you just want to put the picture on, not on the whole nail, but like a little bit on it, like that people won't steal your work. And then you just click a check mark, and there it's already saved. So this is the updated version for the watermark logo. I hope you guys are having fun creating logos for your artwork. And if you have any questions, just send me a message here on YouTube or on Facebook, or you could email me. My email is MAENAILDESIGNS@gmail.com. So if you have any questions, you could contact me there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have fun. Bye.